Hey guys, how are you? No, really, how are you? Post below. David DeFranco here from ddefranco.com, and that's exactly what this video is about. Now, as you guys may know, hopefully know by now, web design, graphic design, all those creative things, huge part of my life besides YouTube, and I take Photoshop very seriously, I take web design very seriously, and it's just one of those things in life that makes me feel good and relaxed. That's what having a passion is, enjoying your life and calling it work. And enjoying your work and calling it your life. At least that's how I like to look at it. Anyway, getting to the point, this website covers the topic, I guess you could say, of my website's complete redesign. I'm very proud of this. So without further ado, let's just go through the list of, well, what exactly has changed. First of all, yes, this is the most obvious one of all, but the website has received a completely new look. The sidebar is now on the left, which is a first for me ever since migrating from WordPress to Squarespace. Now that means my content is on the right, so my way of thinking of this is, well, reading a book. I want new visitors to see the sidebar first, meaning the search bar, social media icons, any things I'm trying to promote in terms of ebooks, and then gradually and naturally, the eyes move to the right where my content is. But the new design does not stop there. I'm also including a brand new, well, navigation bar. Navigation bar, just like the sidebar, is finally on the left for the first time ever. Every single website I've designed for the past 5 or 6 years, the navigation has usually been on the top. That's usually traditional. But I want to try something new. I'm tired of being the traditional designer and just trying things that just work for every other website. So now you'll see a very obvious change is that all the links to my pages are now on the left. Not only that, but I've also streamlined a lot of things. I've simplified things. I've cut down pages. So what used to be 2 or 3 pages of content is now to 1 page. So then when you go into that 1 page, you can click on ebooks and whatever, but I'll get into that, in a second. So speaking of better organization, my services pages are much better organized. Clicking on services, you'll now see request a gig. That means logo design, web design, social media services, and all that good stuff. But on the right, you'll also see a brand new button called Express Services. I actually introduced these services maybe a month or so ago, and so far I gotta say it's been very successful. But this is my way of better organizing things and getting it, well, out there for more people to see. So not only do you have better access to my Express Services, but you also have better access to my, well, regular services, the ones that I actually still receive requests every week, so thank you guys for your support. This next one is the most exciting one, to me at least, and that is resources. As you guys know, I am a huge fan of YouTube. Obviously, it's no secret. But I'm also a huge fan of Quibids. Yes, Quibids is legit, and I've produced a few videos in the past couple weeks and even an ebook, but I've also made a few videos about YouTube tips and a couple ebooks for YouTube as well. What am I getting at here? On the left sidebar, click on resources, and this is a one-stop destination for all the content I've been pushing out lately in terms of my ebooks for YouTube tips and Quibids success, but as well as my guides for those particular websites. I always get people asking how to become successful on YouTube. And I also had people saying, thank you, David, for all the tips in terms of Quibids on Twitter, because I have actually had people sign up through my referral link, which is below, so thank you for your support. So my main goal of this is to just put all that content in one easy-to-access page. And again, that can be accessed via the resources link on the left. Speaking of resources, this next new page is technically part of resources, but if you want to get there directly, you can now just go to ddefranco.com/ebooks. That's where you can find my 3 ebooks that I've written. That goes for 15 YouTube tips first edition, 10 ways to make money on YouTube, and Quibids tips on the quick. All that content can now be accessed via one page, so no longer do you have to search a site, for those specific blog posts, but now you can get everything on one page, which is always awesome. I love convenience and ease of use. And last, but certainly not least, is my portfolio. Just head on over to ddefranco.com/portfolio, and just like my services page, you'll see that things are much better organized now. It's broken down into categories such as advertising, page layout, logo design, website design, all that good stuff. So please, I encourage you to check it out. That about wraps it up. Just like anything in design, I will continue to add visual tweaks as well as additional content over time. But for now, I do encourage you to check out the website, again, ddefranco.com or daviddefran.co and daviddefrancojr.com. Remember that domain for WordPress? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Either way, head on over. I encourage you to leave feedback in the comments section below in terms of, well, YouTube comments, but also the blog post comments, because I also took the time to compose a new blog post regarding these exact details. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.